What is the role of a leader? What is the role of a captain? What is the role of a vet? But to be and do what you need them to be and do, right? When a team is desperately in need of toughness, leader brings them toughness. When they are desperately in need of joy, the leader cuts a joke. When they are desperately in need of something, the leader is there. I saw some people questioning Jordan Staal's leadership earlier in this playoff series. Jordan Staal, the captain of the Canes. I've never seen a team that needed someone to want to be the hero and to go score a goal more than the Canes did last night. Enter Jordan Staal. It was a situation where even on the national broadcast, they're calling guys out going, hey, Seth Jarvis was 10, 15 feet away from the goal, just him and Shesterkin, and he tried to make a difficult pass rather than trying the goalie.
Bruh.
And that was just one example that they called out Seth Jarvis. Could have been anybody. There were a lot of passed up shots. A lot of the extra pass isn't always the correct pass style of thinking. And then Jordan Staal. Wasn't the fastest move I've ever seen in the world.
Nope.
Wasn't the prettiest or most highlight move I've ever seen in the world. But he basically went right across Igor Shesterkin's face and just said, I'm lanky and I'm going to try to score from the other side of the goal while my body's still on this side of the goal. And he did what needed to be done.
I'm getting to the rim. Don't care how.
It was very like
Euro step this guy real fast.
Or like Zach Randolph. Just
basically.
Just I'm half playing fullback, half playing power forward. I'm going to get to the rim. It was Jordan Staal half playing fullback, half playing forward, and he was going to get to the goal, and he did it, and he scored. And it wasn't the game-winning goal. It was the game-tying goal. But it was the goal that took the lid off. It was the goal that made the Rangers' defense bleed their own blood, and everybody else could sense it. Rod Brind'Amour today was asked how big the Staal goal was.
That was the play of the game. It turned the game for us. It got us it gave us life, right? It gave us we were always kind of there, but all of a sudden now it feels real that we have a chance. And, you're always looking to your top guys, your leaders to do that. And, that reminded me big time of the, 6 years ago in Washington series where we were down a goal and who got us the goal to tie it up, it was him, and in an individual kind of way. It was an individual effort goal. So, he doesn't get a lot of those moments. He hasn't scored a lot, but he's been all over it. And last night he got rewarded, and it was huge for us, obviously.
Hasn't scored a lot. He hadn't scored at all in the postseason. But if you're going to score one,
what a time to do it.
What a time to open it up. Who was going to be the hero? Wasn't Sebastian Aho their best player? It wasn't Jake Gensel, the guy who was brought in to be the hero. It wasn't Andrei Svechnikov, who had another up-and-down day. It wasn't Evgeny Kuznetsov, who seems like he is basically here just to commit frustrating penalties and score goals. The trope in movies where I'm here to kick butt and take names. Evgeny is here to score goals and commit penalties.
He's doing both right now.
It wasn't any of them. It was Jordan Staal in slow motion wrapping it all the way around. And it was that important. And then, again, it was Kuznetsov. I thought it was there was something poetic about Staal, the guy who has been here forever, scoring the goal, immediately followed up by Kuznetsov, who feels like he's been here for 10 minutes. And then it was Martinook, another long-timer, and it was everything coming together in that third period. Martin Necas was a part of it, part of everything, kind of buzzing this series. And he talked about Jordan Staal and his leadership.
Yeah, you don't see that very often from him. So that's good. He's a leader. He's scored a huge goal there for us tonight. But we're not satisfied. We're coming back and back home to PNC. It's going to be that ring's going to be buzzing, and we're excited for that.
It's. Here's why I think Jordan Staal's leadership is what it is. he doesn't try to do anything other than what Jordan Staal does well. And he tries to fill in the gaps of what the team needs within that scope. Right? Down 1-0, third period, need a goal, season on the line. He doesn't suddenly think he's like a stick handler, right? It's to use the basketball example, he's not Zach Randolph suddenly thinking I'm going to shoot from 3, right? He's not a post player that's like, I got it, give me the ball, and go full Philip Seymour Hoffman and along came Polly. Make it rain! Like, he's not doing that. He stays within himself. He knows what he is, and then he scores. And that allows everybody else to open up. And not just the stars, right? We were talking off air, Dennis and I, the depth guys or non-traditional scorers, right? The guys that haven't been putting up a ton of points found a way to help out. It's, we talked about it yesterday involving the game on Saturday and it being a necessity for last night's game. But it is an all-hands-on-deck situation for the Canes. Yes, you need your top guys to be top guys, but you need your fourth line to be better than the opposing team's fourth line also, better than the Rangers' fourth line. If you're playing 7 minutes, you have to give great 7 minutes. If you're playing 27 minutes, you have to give great 27 minutes. It's an all-hands-on-deck situation now that you've dug yourself this hole, and the only way you get everybody playing well is if your leaders are doing it, if your leaders are setting the tone, if your leader, meaning your captain, is the tip of the spear. And that's what Jordan Staal brings, right? Every captain, every leader is going to lead a little bit differently. What he brings is calm, cool, collected consistency. Here's Jordan Staal talking about being consistent in the face of adversity.
Playoffs is tough. It's hard mentally. There's ups and downs. There's times where you have to battle through stuff that's just not going your way, and you have to stay with the consistency of your game. And I think we've done that really well. Obviously, better lately than we have at the start, but we still played some good hockey throughout this whole series, and it's starting to get some bounces. And like I said, we're fighting for the next day, and it's been fun to see the boys just giving it all they got.
Keep it up. That's the next part, right? It's fun to see the boys giving all they got. Well, they get an extra day off between games 5 and game 6, recharge those batteries, have everything to give once again when that bad boy puck drops at 7 o'clock right here on 99.9 The Fan on Thursday.